Here's one that was on the first season. And this one is a thing, it's a sticky note holder. And apparently you would put the sticky notes inside a holder that you could attach to a laptop and fold inside when you close the laptop. And she wanted $1 million investment for an exchange of a 20% stake. And up to the point of going into the Shark Tank, she hadn't sold any of these things. So it was a completely, untested idea. So, Bill, what do you think?
Yeah, any new product has to be disruptive to something. I always think of disruption as your customer is flipping through the pages of a book all day long. That's how their day is. It's page after page. How can you jam a bookmark in there at a certain spot that makes them stop flipping pages and do something different? And this is one of those things. Do you have a product that's so compelling that someone sees it and says, I got to strap that thing onto my computer, even if what I'm doing now, even if I don't have the app for the computer that allows me to put sticky notes on my screen. I mean, sometimes I just put sticky notes on the screen and they stick just fine when I put the lid down, and usually 2 or 3 of them. You're not disruptive. You're not making people say, oh, stop, I've got to do this.
Well, exactly. I mean, but so, if you've got sticky notes, you can put them on the screen. If you have a notebook that you use, you can just write in the notebook. And apparently at when season 1 was happening, there were such things as note apps that were available on computers. So it was, again, a solution to something that wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the lesson for entrepreneurs here is, you might have an idea and it might feel like a good idea and it might be sort of novel, but it just might be that nobody cares. You think it's fun and you built one for yourself and you love it, but nobody else will. And that's why we do, at the 12 Ronnies, we help people at that early stage to validate an idea, validate a customer problem, so that you don't make the expensive mistake of scaling up something that nobody cares about. Not because you're a bad inventor, not because you're not smart, but sometimes people just don't care, and that's okay. We want to help make sure that you make it to the next idea instead of being out on the curb and living in a refrigerator box eating saltines.